In April 2008, my 4-year-old daughter Ava died very suddenly from meningitis. I was pregnant and being kept in our local hospital in Galway in Ireland, and she was at home with my husband Noel and her 2-year-old brother Evan. She rang me at 9 o'clock to say goodnight, and I told her I loved her. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, my husband Noel rang me to tell me that Ava was very sick and the ambulance was on the way. Ava had been up during the night with vomit and diarrhoea, and he had rang the doctor to say that she was sick, and the doctor had said, keep an eye on her, there was a bug going around. By the time the ambulance arrived at our house, Ava was unconscious. By the time the ambulance arrived to me in the hospital in Galway where I was being kept in for the night, Ava had died. Within 6 hours of being sick, Ava had died from meningitis. The only symptoms that she presented with were vomit and diarrhoea. But my husband always said to me she was not usually like this when she was sick, and he knew that something wasn't right, but it was too late for us, and we lost Ava to pneumococcal meningitis in 2008 when she was 4 years old. Losing Ava changed our lives forever, and the most important thing for us that she would never be forgotten, and I wanted to try and stop another family going through what we went through. So 6.5 years ago, we set up in Ireland Act for Meningitis. Our aim is to try and raise awareness of the disease, try and stop another family going through what we went through, and to offer support to families, individuals in the whole country who've been affected by meningitis, those living with the long-term side effects and those who are bereaved after the disease. We set up in 2011. We are at the moment supporting families and individuals all across the country affected by meningitis. We do national meningitis awareness campaigns, raising awareness amongst the high-risk age groups, which are babies and children up to age 5, 15 to 24-year-olds and over 55s. We do student campaigns, we do creche campaigns, and through our social media and online tools, we have reached over 1 million people in Ireland with the signs and symptoms of the disease. To date, over 13 families have contacted us to say that through the work that we are doing, they knew their child had meningitis and it saved their lives. My call to action is to make yourself meningitis aware. Anybody of any age can get meningitis. How little did we know that meningitis would land on our doorstep and change our lives. Making yourself meningitis aware, trusting your instincts and being the voice for your child or for you as an adult could save a life. Ensuring your vaccines are up to date and trusting your instincts is the most important message that I can say to you today, because it could be the difference between life and death.